It is affecting my sleep. It is making me a little...
I'm going crazy. I'm going freaking crazy.
Kids, if you can stay at home with your parents, live with them. Hello, it's Demise Media. Chilling here. I've been at this apartment complex for about 6 months. So this is a pros and cons of apartment living, the 6-month update. Kids, I'm gonna tell you something. If you can stay at home with your parents, or your mom and your dad, or a grandparent, live with them. Pay rent, even if it's $100 or $200 or $300. Trust me, if they tell you to clean up after yourself, clean up after yourself. Because I'm in a rant right now, and you can call me a complainer, you can call me a Mr. Picky, but I really am getting frustrated with a few things. Okay, so tea. So let's go with the pros first, all right? This is all at the top of the head. Pros, it's freaking a great location. Okay, we're in Santa Clara, California. My work is only 10 minutes away from where we live. It's nice. It's a nice neighborhood, you know. Another pro, number 2, is freedom. We have our own kitchen. We have our own bathroom. We have our own refrigerator. We don't have to deal with asking to like, oh, can you clean up this? I'm going to use it. Or we don't have to worry about someone's poo on the seat of the toilet. It's mine. It's my girlfriend's or my son's. You know, we're very clean people. And if there is like a little mess, we know who it is. It's either me or it's either my son or my girlfriend. So it's not like some random person or someone that, you know, I used to live with a lot of people. So another third pro is that right now it's actually pretty affordable in the Silicon Valley where I live. We pay $16.95. So split down the middle between me and my girlfriend, it's $8.50 a month for each of us. That's not bad. The apartment did take like a $300 loss when COVID hit. So before it was like $1,900. Now it's $16.95. So that's pretty cool. Another pro, just having your own space. Look, I mean, I can have my lazy boy. I can relax. No one has to tell me shit. No one has to tell me a damn thing. Okay? And I'll go into more pros, you know, like just everything's cool. I love it. It's awesome. It's a beautiful freaking apartment. I love the carpet. I love everything. It's super nice. Now here are the cons. Here are the freaking cons, dude. All right, 6 months living here. And this is nothing new. I've lived in apartments when I was younger with my mom and her husband. I've heard dogs barking upstairs. I've heard people arguing because we lived downstairs before. I've heard people arguing. I've heard people saying, I'm going to freaking murder you, all this crazy stuff. We've had SWAT teams show up. We've had all kinds of crazy stuff. I've dealt with apartment living before. This is nothing new. But what's different is back then, I was only 14 years old. I wasn't paying the bills. So I didn't have a say in anything, and I didn't care. Now that I'm older and I'm paying the bills, these cons really get to me. So if you look, this is the number 1. We moved in and very excited. I mean, I wouldn't mind living in my car. But I have a girlfriend and a son, so I'm like, I can't do that right now. I gotta provide for them. Moved in here. Everything was cool. Then I started to notice that the door to the apartment behind us is literally right there. See that? That is not our door. That is a door to the people that live here. They slammed the door all the damn time. And I had to go out there and ask the gentleman. I said, hey, do you mind not slamming the door, please? It's 10 o'clock at night, and I know you're leaving to go to work at nighttime, but you slam it, and this is where I'm sitting. I can't move this chair over there. It's a lazy boy, like it leans back, so it has to be right there. That's not his fault, but he you don't slam the door. And then the lady, I don't know who she is, if it's his girlfriend or whatever, she's in and out slamming the door, talking on the phone, and it's just, I got to the point where I said, please stop slamming the door. I sit right here. I showed them. That's a big con. Second con, okay? Our bedroom. Let's go. Let's take a little tour. Let me show you creeps. There's our bed on the floor. All right. Cool little room, cozy. Got my son's little stuff over, my son's little things over here. Excuse the mess. So the mattress is on the floor because I don't want to buy a bed frame until we are set, like if we have a house or something like that. Plus we're upstairs, so that's more stuff we have to bring upstairs, and if we move, then back down. So I'm fine with sleeping on the floor. But the lady that lives right below us, her TV was blasting. And I was like, all right. It was after 10 o'clock p.m., right? I went down there. I knocked on the door. I said, can you please turn the TV down? It's like 10:30 right now. She said, I'm so sorry. I was like, cool, thank you. Very nice. But then I hear snoring at midnight. All the way till freaking morning, okay? I wake up at 8 in the morning. And I get my ass ready. I get to my job. I work there. I try my best to stay sane. All right, as much as I already don't want to wake up early. But on top of that, I gotta hear snoring from freaking like a midnight all the way till, and I haven't talked to her about that yet because I don't know how to express that without embarrassing someone or making someone mad or uncomfortable. TV, please turn it down. It's too late. Snoring, what am I supposed to say? Can you turn the snoring down? No. So I hear it. It echoes. We have carpet downstairs below us. I think she has hardwood floors. Everything echoes. I've been losing freaking sleep. I have bags under my eyes because I will wake up from the snoring. I'll dwell on it. I'll think about it. And next thing you know, 2 hours goes by. It's like 3 in the morning or something, and I'm like, I gotta wake up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, or whatever time I wake up. And then the guy comes home at like 4 in the morning, so I tried to sleep in the room. Couldn't, so I came out here. The guy came home like at 4 or 5 in the morning and slammed the door. So I woke up again, and it's just, when you're losing sleep, it messes with your head, and it makes things just a lot more stressful. Everyone's nice. I haven't gotten into an argument with anybody, but it's just those things, it's like, you're messing with my schmeek. Not purposefully, but it's just, it sucks, so that's why I said, if you can live somewhere in a house with your family, or your family's like, here, you can rent our house from us because we have 3 houses or something, do it. Because this stuff here, if you value your sleep or your sanity, then it might not be the best, but, my girlfriend handles it well. But she will complain sometimes to me about the slamming of the door here. It's just so close, and this apartment was built in 1958. So that's a con. Another con is you have to pay every month, $16.95 a month. That's money that can go to your freaking wallet or to your savings account. But, I think it's worth it. It's worth it. We have our own freedom. I've slept in cars. I've slept on, garages, couches, couch surfed. I lived at my grandma's. I lived in apartments. All kinds of places. This is cool. But it's just that the sleep and the snoring downstairs and the slamming of the door and the neighbors over here, they blast music sometimes. Christmas morning, they were blasting music till 4 in the morning. So, the cons are mainly just little nitpicky things, but it is affecting my sleep. It is making me a little, Other than that, though, I like it. I really love it. I just wish it was a little more quiet, especially from them, especially from down there. I'm very respectful. I try to be quiet. I try to tell my son to be quiet after certain amount of time, you know. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if I freaking lose my mind, because I feel like I'm going to. You know, and this isn't my first rodeo. I've been in apartments. Okay? But now that I'm, you know, paying the bills, I just kind of want to be like, hey, I want to get some sleep so I can wake up early to make more money to go back into rent. You feel me? So, hey, thank you so much for listening to me rant. If, you know, if you've lived in an apartment, how did it go for you? I don't want to be the biggest complainer in the world, but I have to. I have to address these things. You know, making me lose sleep. It's mentally like, it's more me. It's more me dwelling on it, but the issue is there, you know. So it's just crazy, guys. Demise Media, thank you so much for listening to me rant. Apartment living is great. You have to deal with the neighbors. I'm not the quietest neighbor either. We're probably loud too, but I do try my best to keep it down. And I do not slam doors. That's one of my pet peeves. I don't slam the door. So thank you so much, Demise Media. I'm going crazy. I'm going freaking crazy, dude. Going freaking crazy, dude.